Okay, so in this lesson, I'd like to talk a bit about polyrhythms with you. And with fingerstyle guitar, maybe more than any other way of playing the guitar, you'll be doing two completely different things with your hands sometimes. Sometimes you'll be creating sounds and music with your right hand that's completely independent of what you're doing with your left hand. Maybe you'll be playing rhythm with your right hand on the guitar body, maybe some percussion, and then maybe you'll be doing tapping, a melodic idea, or chords with your left hand, and they may have completely different rhythms and just totally unrelated to each other with what they're doing. Usually with the guitar, we fret things and then we play it with the right hand, but with modern acoustic guitar, sometimes we'll do just completely different things with each hand. So I wanted to give you a couple of exercises that you can practice with not even having a guitar in your lap. You can do this anywhere, where we're going to try doing a rhythm with your left hand and a rhythm with your right hand. And they're going to sync up over the space of one measure, where you might have 2 beats with your left hand and 3 with your right. Or maybe we flip that and do 3 with the left, 2 with the right. And we'll also try doing 3/4. So let's take a look at what I'm talking about here. So I'm just going to hit the guitar body with my hands. And so this is something you could do on a table. You could be at, anywhere. You could be at home or at work and just have a couple of seconds there just to beat out 2 rhythms at once. Okay, so let's try this first. Let's go 2 with the left hand and 3 with the right in the space of one measure. Okay, it's like this. Okay, so I was hitting twice in the span of one measure with the left hand and 3 times with the right. So you can see the one is when they come together like that. Okay, now let's just try flipping that. Let's try doing 2 on the right and 3 on the left. Okay? All right, there you go, and that's called a polyrhythm. We've got 2 different rhythms, and they're filling up the space of one measure, taking up the same amount of time, but we're spacing out 3 on one hand and 2 on the other. All right? Da, 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 da. That's kind of the rhythm you can hear in your head. All right. So let's try another one. We'll do 3 and 4. Okay? So we'll start with 4 on the left hand and 3 on the right. Okay? Let's take a look. It's like this. Okay. Sometimes you can come up with funny little phrases to remember the rhythm of these polyrhythms. And one way you can remember the 3/4 is pass the gosh darn butter. Pass the gosh darn butter. Okay? All right, so another thing to do is just to flip that, and we'll have 4 on the right and 3 on the left. Okay? Let's check it out. Like that. Okay? So, as I said, you can practice this anywhere, anytime. You don't even have to have a guitar in your hands. But it's a good way to get the feel of polyrhythms in your body, in your mind. Okay? And it's important to be able to do that, especially with fingerstyle guitar playing. As I said, there's just 2 different things you can have going on at the same time with this way of playing the guitar. So any sort of practice you can get in at any time will be valuable, just to feel that and to have 2 different things going on with your hands. And one of the other things that kind of helped me with getting different rhythms is learning some piano. I'm not a fantastic piano player, I wouldn't say by any means, but I was kind of fascinated with ragtime piano and learned a couple of pieces many years ago, and feeling you know, the left hand doing one thing and the right hand doing something else, I think that kind of helped me with fingerstyle guitar as well, where you just have independence of each hand, and they're able to create music independent of each other. Like I said before, a lot of times we think of the guitar, we play with the right hand and we fret things with the left. But when we use altered tunings and different techniques, you can create music with each hand independently and have a simulated sound of multiple instruments going at once. So, all right. But this is just a little example for you to get into polyrhythms, because we'll be exploring that in the curriculum as we go. We'll be having different things going on with the hands, sometimes different rhythms. So take this exercise and work on that whenever you have some free time.